welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I know the lighting in here isn't that good and I'm really sorry about that. I just thought I would start filming this video while I had the chance, so that's why I'm filming over night time. So this video is not going to be reborn related. As many of you know, my channel is centered around reborns, and that's what I mainly do on this channel. Although, as many of you probably also know, I have a struggle with infertility, so I also share some of those battles on here as well. So this is going to be a infertility video, although just before I get into that, I just want to show you guys something reborn related. So as many of you guys know, I am doing a giveaway. If you don't know about my giveaway and you would like to enter, I'll put a link in the description to my giveaway. The reason that I'm mentioning the giveaway is not only to remind you all, but also I am adding something to the giveaway. So I'm going to be adding this little owl to the giveaway, and what you do, it's like a heat pack. So I thought that would be good, especially if you have a cloth body reborn. Obviously you wouldn't put it on their vinyl or anything because heat can ruin the vinyl, but if you want that feeling of holding a real baby, it's perfectly tiny just to put on their cloth body, and then it feels like you're holding a real baby. So it's also really soft. So I'm also adding this into the giveaway. So inside it has a little pack thing, but yes, it will come with the instructions, so do not fear. I'm horrible at just doing anything. I need instructions. So this is also going into the giveaway. So now that I've spoken about reborn related things, now we're going to get into what this video is going to be about. So this video is going to be a trying to conceive update and live pregnancy tests also. I also wanted you guys to be able to see what's going on, you know, all that kind of stuff. So this last month I did tests and I did updates and I filmed it all. So even though we were not successful, I just still wanted to show you guys what we do.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now sorry I look a little bit like rubbish, it's because I just woke up and I just wanted to start filming this video. So I'm not sure when this video is going to be posted. So basically what I'm going to do over the next week or so, or a couple of weeks, depends how long it takes for me to get results that I'm pregnant or that I haven't been successful and outflow comes. So I'm going to be taking a test every few days. So with first response, it says early results 6 days before your missed period. And then it has in brackets 5 days before your expected period. So I'm on cycle day 25 now, and a normal cycle is 28 days. But my app is saying take a pregnancy in 5 days, a pregnancy test in 5 days, because that's going to be when outflow is due. So I'm going to take one now because first response is saying you can get results as early as now. But then again, my cycle could be later than the app, but the app has got set both cycles at roughly 30 days because I don't have a normal 28-day cycle. If I did, I'd only be like 3 days off getting outflow, but because of PCOS, I have late periods. So another thing I want to share with you guys, sorry, I just have to grab it. 3 days ago, I started doing these LH tests and I've never ever got a positive using this brand. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. There was the first one that I took had a slight line there, although you can't really see it on the camera. Then I took one the next day and the line was darker. You can see it. Sorry guys. You can just see the line Focus camera. Yep, so there's definitely a line on that one. And then yesterday I took 3. Sorry, I just had to line them up a bit better. But as you can see, that is the control line. Then this is just where the die has run. But in that middle one, you can see that there is a line on the middle one there. And it was darker than the other days. So yeah, that was just really weird since I'd never had any line, like any second line on those LH tests. So they're for ovulation. But I really don't think I would be ovulating this late. But then again, with PCOS, I could be. So one of my friends was actually getting a positive ovulation test. And she never had a positive ovulation test before. And she had PCOS as well. And she found out that she was actually pregnant. And the reason that the LH test was coming back positive is because HCG and LH are very similar hormones. So today I'm going to take an ovulation test, and I'm also going to take a first response pregnancy test. And then I'll do another one in a few days, depending on whether Aunt Flo comes or what happens. And then this video will be posted once I know whether I was successful at getting pregnant or if I wasn't successful. So yeah. So here we have the ovulation test. So I'm just going to dip that in. If I could get it out of the packet, that would be very handy. So there we go. Absolutely blank test. Dip it in. Now you gotta wait for the dye to run. And this one, you read within 10 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna set this one here and we'll come back to it. Now for the pregnancy test. So here's, wrong way around guys, sorry about that. So here's the test, it's blank. Let's dip it. It'll be too early to see anything, I know that, but I just wanted to see if anything did come up. I think I've probably got my hopes up too high this month again, but oh well, can't be helped. So there we go, so it's running, so we'll just put that down there and wait the recommended time, which is 3 minutes. So I'll be back. Okay, so we can look at the ovulation test now because it's been the recommended amount of time. So here it is. That's not looking real positive to me. Yeah, it's negative. So negative ovulation test. That is so weird because I've gone from getting all negatives to actually a line actually showing up. And I know a line doesn't make a LH test positive, but just the fact that there was another line there saying that there was something being picked up, that was really awesome because I thought these tests were either not working or yeah, because I get different results with different LH tests, and so don't know which one to trust. Although with pregnancy tests I know that I can definitely trust first response. Speaking of first response, I think it's time to look at the test now. So here it is. Let's see. The camera doesn't like to focus and the screen's really glossy, but that's looking negative.
Sorry, just got a check. But yeah, that's looking negative. I'm not too disappointed that it's negative at this point in my cycle, because it would be really early on, but I'll just continue to keep testing until either Aunt Flo comes or I get a positive pregnancy test. So I'll see you another day. Hello everybody and welcome back. So today is cycle day 28. So it's been a few days since I last tested, so I thought I would test today, especially since one of my apps is saying it's only 2 days till I should take a pregnancy test, and First Response say that they can sometimes pick it up before then. I'm not sure what DPO I am, because I have no sure way of knowing when I've ovulated. I've tried temping, I've tried the strips, and as you've seen with the strips, it's just really unreliable. So yeah, so that really doesn't work for me. I also don't, sorry, TMI, don't produce very much cervical mucus, so I don't know when it's like egg white for, yeah, basically, yeah. So that is really hard, and temping just hasn't worked. So we're going to take this First Response test, and then we'll take another one in a few days, depending on what this one comes up as. I'll keep testing until Aunt Flo comes, but Aunt Flo might come before the next video, so there might not be another one. So we'll dip that. Is it starting to work? Yeah. So put the lid on that and just leave it here, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so the First Response pregnancy test should be ready to look at now. So here it is, this way. So that is looking pretty negative. Yeah, like I can't even, normally I have line eyes. Hang on. No, I don't think anything's there. I think it's negative. So yeah. So anyway, I'm going to say that's negative. So I will be back in a few days, depending on, well, I'll be back anyway, but I'm not sure if I'll be back to make another test, to do another test, or back to tell you guys that Aunt Flo has arrived. So yeah, I'll let you know what's happening in a few days. So see you then. Okay everybody, so here we are on day cycle 30. So Aunt Flo was meant to come today, but she has not arrived yet, and there's no signs of her arrival or about to arrive. So I thought that I would take a test, because the app is saying to actually test today. Well, one of my apps is, the other one says that I have a slightly longer cycle, but yeah, I'm not sure which one would be more accurate. So I'm just going to test on the days that I think it'll be accurate. So basically, last month I ovulated on day 36, so I'm not sure if it's going to be another long cycle again, but basically if we get to this point in the cycle and I still have a negative pregnancy test, well then that's bad. So I did save my first morning urine, and I had run out of pregnancy tests, so I had to get some while I was out. The video that was actually, you'll see before this video goes up, is the craft day. So I got these while I was out getting the craft material. So I'm going to take a test now and see what it says. So we'll just get the test out of its packet. So the other day when I took the test, I was so sure that there was like just a very faint line there. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what this is going to come up. I have a feeling it might be negative just because I'm so used to seeing everything negative, but we'll see. Just dip it in there. Sorry, I'm all sweaty, guys. I've been running around like crazy this morning and it is so hot outside. And I'm in the bathroom and it's not very, like there's no aircon in here, so it's really hot. Okay, so that's starting to run, so I just put the cap on and I'll put that back in its little sleeve. We'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so it should be ready to read now. So it's in its packet and we're going to take it out now and see. So far I can't see a line, but then that's me just looking at the camera. Yeah, I don't know, I still think I can see a line, but I think it's negative, and if there's not a stronger line by now, I just think that was probably just my imagination. I'm just going to open the window, open the blinds, I mean. Yeah, I think it's definitely negative. So it's a closer look. Can't get the camera to focus. But yeah, it's negative. That's a pain. So now that this one is negative, I might not test for a couple of days, and yeah. I think I just have line eyes. I think that's why I keep on being able to see a line, because I just want to be pregnant so bad that my eyes are playing tricks on me. So that is today, cycle day 30. So yeah, I'll be back with some more updates hopefully very soon. Bye.
Okay, everybody. So right now I am on cycle day 32 and my other app is saying that I am meant to be on my period now. However, there is still no sign of aunt flow, so I'm going to take this pregnancy test. So as you can see, the result window is clear, so it's all good to use. So I'm just going to dip it and then we'll wait and see what the results are. Okay, so I have it face down, so now we just have to wait a few minutes and then we can turn it over and see what the results are. Okay, so it should be all good now to turn over and see what the results are. Not liking the look of that. It's looking pretty negative to me. Let's see if we can... Yeah, I'm going to say it's negative. Doesn't look very positive. Well, that is another kick in the guts. Hopefully it's just too early. We are only on cycle day 32 and I ovulated on cycle day 36 last month. So let's just hope that I just haven't ovulated yet, or it's just too early. Because yes, if it's getting to this point in the cycle, you kind of start worrying whether you have or you haven't been successful. So that is cycle day 32, and I'll be back with some more news. Either I get a positive pregnancy test or aunt flow arrives. So see you then. So today is cycle day 36 and still no show of aunt flow. So I've been using two apps recently to try and track when aunt flow should be coming, and I downloaded a third one a few days ago and it predicted even a different date. So it was predicting that aunt flow would come today. So I just thought that I would take a pregnancy test today, since it's been a few days since I've taken one and a few days since my last app said that aunt flow was due, and because this new app says that aunt flow is due today. Sorry if that doesn't make very much sense, but basically All the apps that I'm using are saying that I should have my period by now, so I'm going to take a pregnancy test. So the result window is all clear, so now we're going to dip it. So now I've taken the test and I just put it back into its packet, and now we're going to wait a few minutes and then we'll read the results. Okay, so now let's take the test out and see what the results are. Sorry guys, it's really hard to do it with one hand. There we go. Oh, it's looking negative. And that's not real good at this point in the cycle. But yeah, that's looking negative. Oh goodness. Well, you're not out until Aunt Flo comes, so just gonna hope that this is just false negative because it's too early, but I'm highly doubting it at this point in my cycle. But oh well, I will be back in a few days with either news that Aunt Flo has returned or to do another pregnancy test because Aunt Flo hasn't come. And yeah, so see you then. Welcome back everybody. So we are at the end of day 39 of my cycle, and every pregnancy test has been negative up till now, and it still is negative. So a couple of days ago I took a pregnancy test because the third app that I'd only downloaded this month had predicted that my flow was going to come a lot later than the other apps. So I was going to take another test this morning, but something was telling me don't take a test, just wait it out a little bit. It's only been 2 days, just wait a few more days, because it's not uncommon, well, we're on day 39, so it's not uncommon, like my last cycle went way into the 40s. So I thought just wait it out, you know, and see if Aunt Flo arrives. Well, halfway through today, I started getting some brown spotting. So I think that means that I'm out for this month. That's why you're looking at the negative pregnancy test. This is not one that I've taken today. This is the last one I took. And yeah, it's just clear negative. So I think this month has been a flop. But yeah, not completely out until the real bleeding starts, but so far it's not looking good. But yeah, you know, it's a bit tough, but we'll get there eventually, hopefully. But yeah, this is what it's like. So I will be back tomorrow, or maybe the next day, or just whenever I get more results. I don't think I will test again, but who knows, if the spotting goes away, I might test again. But yeah, so far I'm not going to test. I'm just going to update you guys when Aunt Flo officially comes. So yes, so thank you for watching. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another trying to conceive update. Hopefully you guys can't hear my husband snoring in the background. It is 1 a.m. in the morning here, and I have just been, well, procrastinating, doing Facebook, all that kind of stuff. And I decided before I go to bed that I would take a LH test because Aunt Flo still hasn't shown. Now 2 days ago, well, it would be 2 days ago now because we've turned over to the next day now. So 2 days ago on day 39, I was spotting. So now because it's day 42, because we've turned over to midnight and it's now 1 o'clock in the morning. So now I'm on cycle day 42. And I took an LH test, and the last couple of LH tests I have taken have been negative. Now this test is still negative, but the other test that I've taken, there was only 1 line, and I thought, okay, if I take a test tonight and there's 2 lines,
well then I'll take a pregnancy test. So there are 2 lines, so I've decided that I will take a pregnancy test. I thought I wasn't going to, but this is a really frustrating thing. Like, I was spotting and then like Aunt Flo didn't turn up, so I decided I'll just take a test. So here is my clear pregnancy test, and now we're going to dip it. So now I've dipped it and it's face down, so now we just need to wait a few minutes. So I know you're probably all thinking, but what does it matter if the LH test has 2 lines? And it's a negative, so why would you be taking a pregnancy test? Well, I have a friend who has PCOS, and she conceived and she didn't actually know that she was pregnant until, she didn't know she was pregnant when she took the ovulation test, but she was late and she took the ovulation test and it was positive. And then when she took the pregnancy test, it was like clearly very positive. So that's why I said if this ovulation test has 2 lines, that I'll take a pregnancy test. So even though this LH test isn't positive and it's a bit silly to take a pregnancy test, I just, I'm on day 42 of my cycle and it's just really frustrating once you get to this point. So I just thought it can't hurt to take a pregnancy test just in case. So because I got 2 lines, I decided I'd take that pregnancy test. So I think we're ready to look at the results now. So I'm just going to turn it over. That's looking very negative to me. Sorry, I just got to get the camera to focus. My shadow. Yeah, that's looking negative to me. Oh, it's really, really frustrating though, because we're like so late in the cycle. And I was spotting the other day and like my cycle won't make up its mind whether it's coming or going. So that's really frustrating. Oh well, I will be back in a few days with another update. Hopefully I'll be either taking another test. Don't know if I will take another test or not actually. Just see how I go. But yeah, I'll be back with an update whether Aunt Flo has returned or not. Or I probably shouldn't say returned. Well, I guess she would have returned for the month, but to see if Aunt Flo's sister returns, spotting. Yeah, so basically I'll let you guys know if I start spotting or if Aunt Flo turns up, or if I feel the need to take another test. So I'll check back in with you guys in a few days. Bye. So here we are, cycle day 43, and I'm here with another update. No, I will not be taking a test today because I have started spotting again. So it's nighttime on cycle day 43. So I'll let you guys know what happens, whether Aunt Flo decides to actually show up this time or whether she doesn't show up, and maybe I'll be testing, but I don't think so. So yeah, I reckon when I come back with another update, it might be that Aunt Flo has arrived. Okay, so here is a trying to conceive update. So I will not be testing today. A few days ago on day 43, I updated you guys and said that I had some spotting. Since then, the last few days there has been no spotting and no sign of Aunt Flo. Today is cycle day 46 and there is some spotting again. So at this point I won't be testing, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Talk soon. Here is another trying to conceive update. I'm on cycle day 48 and it's like bleeding, so I think I'm out, but I'm just going to wait to see if it gets heavier. And yeah, so if it gets heavier, I'll update you guys and then you'll see this video. But yeah, so far it's not looking good. Hello and welcome back to another trying to conceive update. So I have had a period for 4 days and it was very light. So I'm classing this as a period, so we were not successful this cycle. So a little bit disappointed. So now I guess that will just go on to this new cycle. So last month we were not successful. However, we are now into the new cycle and we're going to try again. Now if you do like this video, be sure to let me know in the comments below if you would like me to do more videos like this where I film live pregnancy tests over a cycle and just let you guys know what is exactly going on during every cycle. So I know some of you do watch my videos for the trying to conceive stuff. So if you did like this style video, please comment below and I will do another one. So I already have started doing ovulation tests for this new cycle that we're in now. So I have started filming that. So if you do want to see that video, let me know in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. So bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Over to you, Eva.
Give me thumbs up. Bye, guys.